Okay. Where did he go? Hmm. Well, okay. Oh. Come on. You son of a gun. I think I see someone right up there. Except I don't see him. Not sure if that makes any sense, but... Okay, slightly weird. Aww. Yeah-huh. You said it. Ooh. Come on, dude.
I don't know whether I was right or wrong. I guess I'll never know. But I made it. And I guess I should be thankful for that.
Okay, and like the complete mod for the other two games in the Stalker franchise, Clear Sky and Cold Pripyat, this one also adds free play, so just gonna see where this takes us and then call it, I guess. I think I'm back in Corden. Okay, so well, that was the, well, I guess ending of Stalker, or at least one of them. But there are two other types of endings. We've seen one of them, of course, with the Wish Granter, that in itself has many different endings depending on stuff, on what you've kind of done throughout the game. I've acquired a lot of money, so I got the I want to be rich ending. And of course there's also the ending where you actually decide to join the C Consciousness project, and you're kind of hooked up to this machine that basically is this C Consciousness, kind of like a collective consciousness of 7 individuals, I think the Green Man said. And then we had the one we just witnessed, where he, well, basically destroys the C Consciousness, and, well, I guess in that destroys the Wish Granter, the lure, and kind of just sets the zone free, so to speak. But, yeah, there's lots of stuff to be said about this game, and it's definitely one of my favorite games. It has a lot of stuff that I really like. I mean, first of all, having a story that's based on the Chernobyl disaster, kind of uses that as an offset to build a story upon, is pretty cool, I think. Not that I think the original disaster at Chernobyl was great or anything like that, far from it. It was a terrible disaster, but since it did happen, I kind of like the way the developers built upon that, or used that as an offset for the story in the S.T.A.L.K.E.R series. And of course with that you have the radiation anomalies, mutants, and these factions fighting each other. It's just a really great kind of combination of stuff I like, and just well implemented. I mean, obviously Stalker isn't perfect, and Shadow of Chernobyl in many ways and in some areas feels slightly rushed, but as far as I've been able to tell, the game was in development for many years, and the original game was very different from what we ended up with in Shadow of Chernobyl. Apparently some sort of sci-fi themed shooter, I think it was supposed to be originally, but fortunately they changed that, because I think this setting that we have now is a lot more interesting in so many ways. There are few games that have done something similar to this. The closest would probably be Metro 2033, but that is a pretty linear game, unlike Stalker, where, well, the story, I guess you could say, is linear, but which story and what games aren't really. But you have these open areas and you're free to explore. And I didn't explore too much in this particular Let's Play series because you can spend hours just doing that. I mean, there's loads of stuff you can kind of see if you go out of the normal path, if you so desire, and especially exploring places like Pripyat is pretty exciting to me at least. It's kind of interesting, especially if you, and I think I mentioned that in an earlier episode, if you check out some of the photographs and videos from Pripyat, you can actually see the developers went out of the way to actually model that fairly close. I mean, this is still a game, so they have to make areas that are still exciting to play, but there's definitely a lot of places that are modeled directly after the real thing, so that's pretty cool. Of course, the game may feel slightly dated with the interface and stuff like that, the inventory, and of course when you talk to NPCs and stuff like that, you just get these blocks of text, and there's not a lot of voice work per se in this game. But I don't mind it. I mean, to me, it's just gives it a more like FPS/RPG feeling. But I guess it depends really on your taste. But then again, if they had to do voice work for everything in this game, I'm not sure if we would even have Stalker. So I'm just glad they put it out there. And well, I also played through this game with the complete mod, and I think it's a fantastic mod. One of the issues I was having near the end, and I don't really want to blame the complete mod, but I don't remember the AI being that stupid in some places. I mean, it was almost like some of the enemies totally forgot I was even there, and they just went on with their business, even though I just shot a couple of their friends and stuff like that. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It might be bugged or something, but the only change from my last playthrough of S.T.A.L.K.E.R is having the complete mod installed. But beyond that, I have to say that I'm really digging the complete mods, and stuff like being able to sleep and repair your items, and just I mean, like I said, I think during my first episode, this game still looks pretty good, and the lighting especially the outdoor lighting, just the natural light from the sun, is just spectacular in my opinion. Don't recall having seen other games doing it as well. They seem to capture the light and just the atmosphere perfectly. But and of course the graphical overhaul with the complete mod certainly doesn't take away from that experience. Also, at one point during one of my fast forward episodes, I was in the wild territory at some point, and I think there was some weird phenomenon going on in the sky. I'm not sure if it was just like what's it called? Well, kind of like just this fragment entering Earth's orbit or something. But it looked pretty cool, and initially when I saw it, I had my night vision on, and the whole screen just went completely white, and when I turned it off, there was this kind of creepy but beautiful blue light coming from the sky, and that's definitely the complete mod right there. And just touches like that was pretty cool. Just not something I haven't seen before, and I only saw it once, so I think that's pretty cool. That's great stuff right there. And of course, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to explore that too much, but having the free play once you finally complete the game, so you can actually continue even though the main storyline is over, is also a cool thing. Definitely something that will add to the, well, not the replayability, I guess, but just to, go back and really explore all the different places if you want to, and complete all the side missions and stuff like that. So that's pretty neat. So yeah, that was Stalker: Shadow of Chernobyl. Um, I guess this is the type of game, and I've played other games like this, where you end up actually having criticisms about the game, but they're not like bad. It's not bad criticism in itself, because it kind of, you get to a point where you actually enjoy the game so much you wish they had just done these extra things. I mean, well, this open world is cool, but it would have been nice if you just had 2 more large areas you could explore. If they just had expanded Pripyat this bit more and allowed me to actually see more stuff, and so it's more like you just want more of this whole experience, and that's great. I mean, at least to me, if you kind of get that feeling for a certain game, it means that you're really enjoying the game, because you want more. You just want to have more of what's already there, I guess, in a sense. So that's pretty cool. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with the Stalker franchise, because I think in one of my other Let's Play series, I'm not sure if it was called Pripyat or what, but I think I mentioned that the Stalker franchise was actually taken over by Bit Composer Games, the publisher of Call of Pripyat, but I don't think that's actually true. Um, excuse me. But I think the franchise is perhaps still with some of the guys who developed Stalker originally or something. But I definitely hope that they will be able to make more games, because there was announced a Stalker 2, I think, and with stuff like this, I don't think they really can go wrong in my book. At least the setting is so interesting that just that, and having played through the first 3 Stalker games, would probably make me buy a new Stalker game no matter what, just to see it. And if they could improve on some of the things like they've done in this franchise, I mean, playing through Shadow of Chernobyl, Clear Sky, and Call Pripyat, you'll see that they've definitely learned stuff and added new game mechanics and things like that. So I think having another Stalker game would be fantastic. So I'm hoping, I think like a lot of other people, that the franchise isn't dead, because it's just too good and too unique franchise to just let die, because THQ kind of went under, which of course is sad, but yeah. But I think that's gonna be enough about Stalker: Shadow of Chernobyl. Not sure how many videos I'll be doing regarding this Stalker videos. I might do some odd stuff here and there, I don't know, but because I've already covered a lot of ground on my website, the Zone Survival Guide, zsg.dk, and I think I would just be repeating myself by doing some more videos about Stalker, but who knows? Perhaps you have some suggestions, I don't know, but I mean, it's certainly not because I mind doing more videos, because I don't. I just need to find some good stuff to put out there. I think we've seen enough of me just running around aimlessly in Stalker games, so something with a slight more focus would be appreciated, I think. But we'll see. But I think that's gonna do it for this Let's Play series. I could have spent a lot more time in game if I wanted to, but the series would just end up being really long and perhaps not all that interesting. just doing some exploration stuff like that. But there's certainly lots of stuff to see, and especially if you're kind of interested in the whole, well, some of the areas surrounding Chernobyl and stuff like that. But yeah, enough about that. Once again, not sure what my next project is going to be. Of course, you're more than welcome to leave any comments if there's something you'd like to see. And of course, I'd like to hear some suggestions for games that I haven't actually played before. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed at least some of the videos. Not always that interesting, but everything can't be interesting all the time, sadly. But hope you at least enjoyed some of it. So with that, yeah, I hope to see you another time, and well, take care and bye bye.